Hello everyone, welcome to the finals, and this is awkward. We're on the
We are
draw.
on the draw.
I think I keep this.
Yeah, you can't mulligan every hand.
Yeah, I mean, it's got enough action, it's just slightly slower than preferred.
Yeah, it's
Slightly
got the
slower.
action.
I'm usually willing to keep 2 lands if I have a 1 or a 2 drop.
We got the Nissa too.
Right.
What plays just basic planes?
What?
What plays basic planes? As
I don't
what's
know. Mono white? Maybe?
kind of looks like.
Second Gideon's kind of unnecessary there, but... Ideal draw just any land, preferably an untapped one,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think we can be fine from there. Okay.
So I don't white still.
This is an interesting situation.
Sitting back too.
Oh, that's good. So the question is, I think it's just Nissa here.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need bad Borderland Ranger. What? She's bad Borderland Ranger until she becomes insane.
Right.
It's the truth. There's no other way to say that.
So looking for Silk Wrap?
Yeah, one of the 3 Silk Wraps would be the ideal draw. Next turn we just toss down Gideon. Yeah, he is mono white.
Guess Gideon? Yeah, makes sense.
Sure. I mean, mono white's gonna run 4 Gideons, obviously.
That makes our Gideon really bad, doesn't it?
Our Gideon is a Gideon behind, or is behind curve, yes.
Hmm.
I mean, I think we still play it.
Make a guy.
Yeah, play it, make a guy. The guy gets to block Gideon. Nissa has to trade with an ally, and then our Gideon takes 2. Or maybe it's just Gideon minus out Gideon to have a 3/3, and then next turn we can start making guys.
Yuck. We take... No, because then he just emblems.
Right, but that gets rid of his Gideon, and then we have another Gideon to back things up. We don't know that I'm making the assumption that right now he doesn't have a Gideon to back his Gideon up. I think it's the play line, and I think it's what I'm going to do. We're going to take a hit from his Gideon, and it's going to hurt. But this prevents him from getting in with his other guys.
No, I think he just emblems.
And at which point then, we've made parity, and so we traded a Gideon for a Gideon, basically.
We haven't really, because he has a hangerback that's going to be really, really good.
Well, until we hit a Silk
He
Wrap,
has Silk Wrap, yeah.
which we'll hit eventually. And, like, even next turn, if he doesn't minus out his Gideon, we could go, like, second enchantment, have Nissa fight an ally or something like that. I don't know, there's options. With Dramoka's command to get back our Warden that's under his guy.
Seems like he has second Silk Wrap.
Yeah, I think he has second Silk Wrap. Just the way he was just tapping there, he's just debating whether or not he needs to use it. So what he's going to do is he's going to swing with everything. I will block something, and then he'll Silk Wrap post-combat, or he's going to Silk Wrap. Okay. That's not what I was expecting.
Yeah, really interesting. We could play... We could play face-up Avatar?
And then have Dramoka's command for next turn?
Wait till he goes to hangerback. We fight in second enchantment? Does that seem...
Yeah, I think that might be the right call. Because our guy's a 4-3 and his guy will be a 2-2, and so then... Yeah, I think that's the right call.
We kill his hanger back, get our warden back.
And then we get to start kind of trying to do stuff from there.
Yeah.
And if we draw land, we get Den Protectors going crazy, so... Stasis snaring Nissa in response. Interesting.
That doesn't change our line, really.
No, it doesn't. It actually...
Oh, he pumps... Oh, no, he pumps now. Yeah, that's actually a good play.
Yeah.
Annoying.
He does not.
Oh. Okay.
Well, he just messed up. I guess the thing is, now when he sacks, he has a choice of what he's going to give us?
Right.
Yeah. So,
So,
second enchantment, fight?
Yeah, if he did it still on the stack there, that would have been a really good play by him.
Yeah, it would have definitely... I mean, well, yeah. If he'd done it with Stasis Snare on the stack, though, then I could have fought it with Nissa.
No, if he pumps... So Stasis never removal our guy, then he pumps.
But,
So Nissa's
with
already
our
gone.
guy on the stack. Gotcha.
Yeah, this is already
Gotcha.
gone.
Yeah, I see what you're saying now.
So... Might have done something. Avatar does have reach.
Avatar does have reach. We'll see if our opponent remembers that. It is one of the most commonly forgotten things out there. It randomly has both reach and trample.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's just like Super Goif. Because Goif needed upgrades.
Goy, 2001.
Quarantine field for one?
Ew.
Well, I mean, he had to get rid of Goif somehow, right? Alright, so he's playing like mono white with enchantment removal.
Mm-hmm.
So he's getting in for 9, 10, 11 here. I think I just take it.
We get to kill Gideon.
Yeah, do we?
No.
Yeah, that's what I was like. We do? What? Well, I mean, if we minus out our Gideon, we get to kill Gideon. If we go Gideon minus this Gideon... Oh, no, we don't, then. This is awkward. I need more lands, by the way. I guess I smash Gideon, play Hanger back, and play Warden. And then Warden just trades.
Oh, man.
Or I don't smash Gideon, I play both Hangerback and Warden. Or I can upgrade this Warden and just play Hangerback for 1. Or I play Gideon, make a 3/3. That might be the call.
I think we're just dead, dude.
Yeah, we're in bad shape. I think the call is actually play Hangerback, upgrade this guy, try to see if we can live through the turn, and then we can gain lifelink on our 4/4.
Okay. Yeah. It's real bad, but I think that's the best line.
Because this can block Gideon and make a guy as well, so... And then our Thopter gets to beat his Thopters in combat.
It's still so bad.
Oh, I know, it's awful, don't get me wrong. It's not a great line at all. I don't like it, but I think it is the only line that's available.
We know his hand is all action, though. He hasn't played any lands.
Well, same as ours, right?
Yeah, but he's doing stuff.
Well, yes, and... What's your point? Just getting in the Thopters.
Makes sense.
Yep. So, under the bus. Get a 2/2 Thopter. Okay, that could be very disgusting soon.
AK next turn.
Right?
Oh.
Boy. So I think I just jam double face up Den Protector. Or it could be just Warden,
I think you're right.
double face-up Den Protector.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Sometimes... No, Gideon, I would love to play you as well, but, you know, we're on turn 7 with 4 lands. Sometimes you just got jam double face-up Den Protector. Pass?
Okay.
Alright, we're doing nothing.
It ends at 7.
The awkward... Oh, and a land.
Gideon's at 8.
No, he's just a bigger.
Gideon's at 6/6.
Yeah, and his flyers trade with our flyer now.
Cool.
Yeah, fun times, fun times. Oh, and with everything. Go freaking figure. Alright, so block there. Jump there. Block there. Go to 2, die to that, so trade there.
Yay!
It's working! It's not working!
It's
I
just
guess
too
this
much.
gets to get lifelink and trample and smack, and then we die to Gideon.
It's just too much.
Yeah. Yep. That's enough for me.
So he's our deck, minus the green cards.
Which
Plus.
I would think would make him weaker, but apparently it doesn't necessarily. But I do get to bring in all of that. Which I know this seems like a non-bow, but you still get to keep your choice of whatever you grab.
Mm-hmm.
So it's perfectly fine. Those are what we get. What do we take out? Take out a pair of Death Mists, maybe? Probably a Hangerback or two, because they're actually pretty bad in this match, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
And... maybe one Avatar? Maybe? Maybe just a Warden.
Yeah. Let's run this.
Give it a go. I've never played against mono white before, so it's interesting. Very interesting. Kind of confusing, because the green just adds so much value in like Dramoka's command and Den Protector that I'm just not used to it.
Mm-hmm.
This can work.
Okay.
This is fine. It's not necessarily the greatest hand out there, but it's fine.
Quarantine Field hits Silk Wraps.
It does. Quarantine Field's pretty dang good. Whether or not it belongs in our deck, I don't know.
No. I don't think so.
I mean, it is kind of like a mirror match card, but then it dies to Dramoka's command.
Yeah, that's the reason not to play it.
Right. It's a very awkward mirror match card. Like, our Dramoka's commands should be really good versus him, especially since we boarded down on the Hangerback number.
Mm-hmm.
Because anything he returns to us is going to come back to us.
Do we play Den Protector face up next turn?
We'll see what we draw first. Before I make any decisions on that one. Quite the nutty little card. It really did not need that creatures with power less than Den Protector's power can't block it line.
No.
That
Completely
put it
playable.
That put it from good to absurd.
Yep.
So if you look at all of those, each clan has their own one of these kind of guys, right?
Yeah.
What's the red one do again?
Ire Shaman?
Is that what it is? Okay,
Probably.
I thought it was Ire Shaman. That's the one that does wannabe Abbot of Carroll Keep, right?
Yes, it flips to do Abbott's ability.
Which is just weak, I think.
And it has, like, can't be blocked by 2 creatures
Oh,
or
it's
something.
Menace.
Menace, yeah.
I've seen it online once, I think.
Yep, completely unplayable, basically.
And the black one's pretty unplayable too, isn't it? the Silumgar one.
Yeah.
Silumgar's Assassin, destroy power 3 or less creature, which isn't necessarily bad. And then it has, what, Death Touch, I think?
Yeah, Death Touch. It's a fine card, but you want to be blowing up big stuff.
Right, you want the Dromoka version, which is Hidden Rhino Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
I will get it to the point where I don't stumble at all saying that, by the way.
Yep.
Because it more often than not, it is killing Rhino or Anafenza than it is killing a dragon.
I'd sure love to kill this 3/7 Hexproof Flyer Dragon.
Turns out I can't. Oh, well, we
Yay.
got a new turn 2 play.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Turns out I like having 3/2s for 2.
Termagant.
With reach and trample. Oh my god, Termagant!
Termagant?
Termagant? I'll say it bad eventually. Give me a moment.
That
Oh,
card's fine.
that could actually work fine for us because I get to go Nissa, fetch a land, then I get to do Dromoka's command, make him sack a guy, and put like a counter on Nissa, and then that gets bigger. Doesn't really matter which way I sequence my lands. The beauty of this deck is it actually doesn't matter most of the time how you sequence your lands.
Yeah.
Because it really doesn't matter. As long as you have double white on 4, you're good.
And that was the hardest thing about Jeskai Black.
Knight of the White Orchid. That's fine. And it jumps him up to 4 mana, right?
Well, we get free attacks. Because if he blocks, we just counter second enchantment,
Right.
I think.
We'll see what he does here. He might be doing another Silk Wrap. Or Hanger Back? That's fine. So yeah, now I definitely have free attacks. So yeah, Nissa, get in there.
By the way, counter sack gets back a bigger avatar.
I already said that, but
Oh, I didn't hear you say.
I said that earlier. So Nissa gets in for 2 then? I'm fine with that. And then I just drop Gideon and make a guy?
We could fight Hangerback, get back Avatar too.
Yeah.
Gideon make a guy. It's fine.
I kind of like the Gideon make a guy line. I think. I mean, what does that fall prey to? Quarantine Field, I guess? Which point Quarantine Field's just eating Gideon and playing really expensive Oblivion Ring?
That's fine. Let's do that. Gideon make a guy.
Yeah, so he'll take 2. Go giddy up. Alright. Because, yeah, I mean, like, this can just chump there if it needs to, too, so. I feel like if he had Gideon, he would have jammed Gideon. Well, no, he couldn't jam Gideon last turn because of Knight.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Wingmate Rock.
He could
be
do
bad.
Wingmate Rock this turn, which would really suck for us. But then what I'd do, I guess I'd just plus Gideon, and then I'd Dromoka's command
Fight.
kill the bird
Yeah.
and make him sack a guy.
Right. Where's that going?
Gideon?
Hmm.
I think I just let it happen.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the guy to actually start getting in some incremental damage. He's gonna go plane or land, jam, Wingmate Rock. I imagine. Okay, Silk Wrap on the Nissa.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Unless he Silk Wraps the token, that'd be the tech play. Because then he can sack this Silk Wrap versus sacking that Silk Wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna plus Gideon, swing with Gideon at him, and then when he blocks, he'll do the tap thing. I'll fight his hanger back that's tapping, and make him sack an
Okay.
enchantment to give us back one of those. I think
Yeah.
so. That's my line that I'm gonna go with. So it's good to know he didn't have Wingmate, by the way, or
Yeah.
Gideon.
It's got to play with fair cards like Hanger Backwalker.
Relatively speaking, that's a fair card. Okay. Just take 7.
That's good. Then we go land, face down thing,
And
command.
still have command up? Yeah.
Probably should fetch now then.
Right, I was going to fetch before playing the Den Protector. I didn't want to give him an extra trigger chances.
Yeah.
I just wanted to get the land out of the deck.
So do we put counter on Den Protector?
Yeah, I think I put counter on Den Protector, make him sack an enchantment. Or no.
Or no, we fight.
No, fight sack an enchantment, because I want one of those two back.
Yeah. Yep.
So, sacks an enchantment. And it really doesn't matter what fights, so we'll use Gideon because he's indestructible.
Boom.
Because Gideon likes to get in there, right?
Giving us back either of these is not great for him.
Not really. Nissa's, I guess, less of a threat? Oh, wow. He determined that Avatar is less of a threat. I guess Avatar is kind of less of a threat.
Yes.
Kind of.
But now he has to swing all out at Gideon, I think.
Right? And at which point, then I let Gideon die and I flip Den Protector and I play Gideon next turn?
Unless this is Quarantine Field for 2.
At which point it hits this and that?
It's not.
If he swings all out at Gideon, I let Gideon die.
We block a flying?
Oh. Block?
Oh. Oh, he forgot.
People forget so often.
RTFC, come on.
It's right there.
It's the first thing. Okay, well, that was filthy.
Oh, that's pretty filthy too.
Protector.
So I'm gonna plus Gideon, and then when he goes to up this hanger back, I'm gonna flip Den Protector, get back Dramoka's command, and murder that thing.
Proceed to murder step.
Proceeding to the murder phase.
Get back Nissa. Win.
Yeah, get back Nissa. Did we? I already played a land.
Played a land, yeah.
But still.
I don't think it matters, no.
Yeah, I think we've got him pretty well here. He hasn't played any big relevant cards, so it's like, okay. Block here, come on, do it. I'll block Gideon, fine. Okay, sure.
This is why you play green for Jamoka's command and Den Protector. These cards are too strong.
Right? I mean, mono white's cool and all, but I get so much extra value out of the card, off of the green.
Yep.
And he's already playing Windswept Heaths, so.
Yeah, why not?
So sack an enchantment. Choose a creature I control. Gideon can still fight. Because Gideon likes fighting. That's what he does. He rumbles.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he could have Wrath. He could be playing the mono white aggro deck with Wraths in it.
It's possible.
I mean, I'm trying to think of... right now he's going to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's like, okay, I'm just dead. Okay. That went well.
Yep.
Trying to think what else I need on the draw. Do I want, like, Death Mists over Hangerback Walkers? Maybe?
Aren't our hangerbacks okay? Well, not really. They have
He has, like, 4 Silk Wraps, 4 Stasis Snares, probably.
and Quarantine Field, yeah.
Quarantine Field. I think I'd rather have these. Makes
It's
it so
weird.
that we have no dead sack and enchantment portion.
True.
It's awkward because Hangerback's really good.
Yeah.
But I just don't want that ability to ever be dead. I mean, the only way it'll be dead now is if he puts like a bird token or an ally token under one.
Yeah.
At which point, mass value for me, I think. Bonus points.
Unfortunately, this game we are not doing the reach thing. He's not gonna
No.
fall for that twice.
Once someone's fallen for it once, they never fall for it again.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that just gets ingrained into your memory.
You mulligan.
This is a keep. Yeah, it's one of those things. Once you forget to reach out a creature once, will never forget it again. Put the card on the bottom, by the way, which is nice. Are there any turn 1 plays that he could have?
I don't think so.
He could have Little Gideon.
And the Knights are very bad on the play.
Right.
Oh, and Tragic Arrogance will be awesome later on.
Yeah, Tragic Arrogance will just rock him, I think. Alright. Plus, he misses out on getting to play like Nissa and everything in his deck.
Yeah.
There's just so much his deck misses out on.
Key card being Dromoka's Command, I think. The card is just too dumb.
Oh, Dromoka's Command and Den Protector are the two biggest cards that he misses out on.
Mm-hmm.
Dromoka's Command is an insane card, and Den Protector is ridiculous. So,
and what are you replacing it with? Stasis Snare in the main? That is what you're doing.
Pretty much. I guess I just fetch another tapped land. Might as well.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now we're just sitting just fine. I mean, we're not doing anything, but he's never going to do anything relevant. I guess he can Quarantine Field our Gideon, and then we get it back, and then he can Quarantine Field our Gideon, and then we can get it back.
Actually, if he just plays Gideon, it is a problem.
Yeah, I mean...
Because
yeah.
Gideon removal for our token, that would be really bad.
Yeah,
so
I could see that being an issue.
Just have to fade that one.
I
don't
think we're fading it, so... Just because he's finally sacking his lands. Unless he's playing a 3-drop, at which point I'm like, okay. I mean, ideal play is him just going like Hangerback for 2.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, ooh, so crap. But I'm betting it's a Gideon. Just a bet.
Yep. So even though we have more powerful cards, the coin flip is even more powerful.
Well, it is game 3, so... Alright, I will get a forest this time. That way those can still fetch green if they need to. That's actually probably a fine play.
Yeah. I envision a world where Tragic Arrogance is a winning play next turn.
Maybe. Unfortunately, he's never going to have any other Planeswalkers for Tragic Arrogance to get rid of. But if he swings here and I block this, and then he goes like Wingmate Rock, that could work out really well for us. Stasis Snare, that's fine. I'll Dromoka's Command that at some point. So I'm going to take 7 here.
Really awkward.
Yeah, I mean, next turn I guess I still have to jam Gideon. And then Gideon gets Quarantine Field, maybe? I don't know how many Quarantine Fields he could be running, though.
We could just Silk Wrap token.
Take Infinite?
Dromoka's Command, get back Death Mist. Gideon.
I think it's just play Gideon. Maybe. Because then token blocks there, Gideon takes 2, then we can start doing the Dromoka's Command stuff.
Alright, if he has removal for token, I guess we just lose.
What other choice do we have? I mean...
Well, the other choice would be Silk Wrap his ally, and to turn Dromoka's Command. Raptor fights something the turn after.
Ugh. And then we just get blown out by some other thing?
I think the Gideon's the best play, but it's terrible.
It's terrible if he has Quarantine Field or a removal for the token. I mean, there's not much else that can be done, though, I think. I think it's the play. It's just not great. Just gotta try to fade a removal spell, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Probably won't, but... Interesting. He waited to play Knight for that long, I guess. So he's hold...
Yep.
The question is, was he just purposely holding back lands so that he could play Knight? At which point that's really awkward, but... I suppose we'll see if he plays another land.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he decided to miss a land drop so he could play a Knight for value, extra value.
Seems okay.
Yeah, it's fine. So he pluses Gideon, swings, and this is assuming nothing to get rid of this Knight. Or he'll stasis snare the Knight, at which point now we're in deep shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess we get to choose what Tragic Arrogance keeps on his part. So we'll get him a Knight ally and that one. Gideon's just dying.
Yeah, maybe the Silk Rat play was better.
Maybe. It's just so hard to even guess at that. I mean, maybe for some reason he just swings at us? No? Okay. What we really need is just something that actually does something.
Secure the waste.
Well, it is entering the sideboard now. We do know that much.
Yeah.
Guess I Tragic Arrogance here? I guess. I mean, it's not the greatest play, but it's what I got.
We could Silk Wrap a token. We could... And then double Jamoka's command. Get back Death Mist, block 2/2. We take 5. Next turn after that, Tragic Arrogance, somehow deal with Gideon.
I mean, what's Tragic Arrogance even going to do at that point?
I don't know.
I guess grab a Wingmate, maybe?
Yeah, so if we Silk Wrap the token, double Jamoka's command,
We get to kill the Knight.
kill the Knight, and then we draw Wingmate for Chumpers.
Alright. I'm going to fetch right now, then, I guess. Alright.
Oh, that play doesn't work, does it? Because we have to put a counter on something then.
Well, yeah, So we have to double Dramoka's command right now, then? Or, well, no. Second enchantment. Yeah, we'd have to put counters on something. So we'd have to do the Dramoka's commands first, and then Silk Wrap the token. At which point we don't get to eat the Knight.
Right.
And then we can Tragic Arrogance afterwards, though. Next turn. So I think that's what we have to do.
So what is it?
We're going to pump this up to a 4 power guy, and then we're going to eat it with a Silk Wrap.
You can also prevent all damage from Jamoka's command.
No, you can't. Well, actually,
Right?
you can pump it up to a 3 power, and on the stack, you can prevent all damage from the other Dramoka's command.
Yeah.
Just for shenanigans.
Oh.
Fear my shenanigans.
Oh no. This is miserable.
Oh, I know, it's awful. It's god awful. We're just dead to any enchantment-based removal, by the way. He's probably like, well, that's interesting.
Wow. All right. So if he has literal nothing and we draw Wingmate Rock, we might be in it.
Still pretty damn dead. Just saying.
No, man. If his hand's all lands
Sure.
and we swing,
We could trigger Wingmate Rock and start chumping with token. With
Yeah.
Wingmate Rock.
go to
Yay.
2. If we draw 3 Wingmate Rocks in a row, we will win. If he has nothing.
Yay.
Hey, man.
Rudder chances.
43 cards? What's 43 times 42 times 41?
Infinitesimally small.
We have a 1 in 74,000 chance.
Infinitesimally small.
Plus, he also has to have nothing, so multiply that by...
I think he's gonna jam a Wingmate Rock here.
Oh, this is bad. Okay, well,
So he's got Stasis
block
Snare.
that thing.
Okay. On the damage step, post first combat. Okay. So we're at 2. Jam Wingmate Rock. I Tragic Arrogance. And then I die.
What does Tragic Arrogance do?
Kills off one of the birds.
Yay.
And then I'd have to draw Dramoka's command. Gideon. Yeah, we're dead.
Okay. Yeah. It's just the mirror, and being on the play in the mirror is the thing that wins.
Oh, well, that was fun anyways. Hope you all enjoyed. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, share the channel. We enjoy the press, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks.